Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, at least he's chained up. I'm looking for Travis Mayo of Nano Geeks. He's in Dallas, and they say I can find him around here. Yeah, it's time for the tech bar. And we're in Texas today, so you know we're doing it big. Everything is big in Texas. You know, we have the big cattle, we have the big drinks, we're gonna have a huge guest. Man. All right, let me keep looking that way. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for is finally here. The Tech Bar, featuring Super Cousin Danny, featuring Powerhouse Ray, and this week we brought Travis Mayo of Nano Geeks out of Dallas, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, grab your drinks, and let's get right into the show.
Like on the drive down, I knew I'd need them.
I love it. Like,
You just hear Ashley just filling up her wine glass.
what's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Powerhouse Ray,
And I'm Super Cousin Danny.
and we're the hosts of. Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this a little different. We're gonna do this Texas style. I'm not sure how to wear this fucking thing, but yeehaw! All right.
Got a little strap on mine, but that's fine.
Yeah, you good?
I'm good.
And actually, Simon has a hat too. Simon, you want to show us your hat?
You know what they say about Texas. You do know, right?
Everything's bigger in Texas.
You gotta do it big. You gotta do it big time.
There you go. So I'm Powerhouse Ray,
And I'm Super Cousin Danny.
and we're the hosts of the Tech
Tech
Bar, where we do ridiculous, crazy, stupid stuff every other week here just for your enjoyment. And we miss you guys like all hell. I hope you guys are having a good time. Danny, how's you got a big date coming up, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
What's that date?
Yeah, we finally got the closing date on our house. So we're getting ready for that. All papers are in order. All documents have been signed. It's just waiting.
This is the mansion. This is the
Yes, this is the quote unquote mansion that Keith would mention.
and this is which Elle's already saying she cackled at that hat, Simon. That's awesome. And I see Steven's already in the chat. He's saying he's going to go look at houses tonight. I think you inspired him.
Oh, okay.
Is that what it is? See, there he goes. He's got a house viewing tonight. I say you take your phone with you, show the realtor. And for those of you at home, Danny and I are both realtors. If you say realtor, that's the best way to get us. You're dead to us. But he's going out with his realtor to go see a house at nighttime. Kind of weird.
Yeah, and also a viewing,
Yeah,
showing. That's how we would say.
they're Canadian.
Okay.
But we're going the other way. We're going Tejas.
Teja.
Yeehaw!
Yeah.
Are you going to do any bad accents? You do horrible accents.
I may. The night needs to go on. For me to start
A little bit of drink.
Yeah.
A little bit of drinking.
Yep.
There you go. So I already see Keith Nelson asking. Nice, Phil. I see Keith Nelson asking if he's being invited to the housewarming. Now, he did not invite us yet to his chalet on the water.
Yeah.
So I don't know how this is going to go, but
Or the log cabin.
you know what? Ask again while we're drinking, and that answer might change significantly. And let's be honest, he doesn't make the decisions. Brittany does. So,
Yeah. Keith, you're asking the wrong person. Ask Brittany in the chat.
come to MSP GeekCon, and you will whatchamacallit, and you'll have the opportunity to ask in person. But this isn't about us. This isn't about our amazing hats. This is about a special guest we have with us tonight, a friend of the show.
Yes, sir.
One of my good buddies. Let's introduce Mr. He's seeing a hoose.
He's seen a hoose.
He says it's a cabin. I say it's a chalet. Whatever. Anyway, so whatchamacallit, let's welcome our guest, Mr. Travis Mayo. What's up, Mr. Travis? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Travis. How you doing?
Can't play.
Mr. Travis Mayo of Nano Geeks. And you are coming to us from Texas. I mean, this is all in honor of you, right? It's not just a green screen.
Out of Dallas, Texas, right now.
Dallas, Texas.
I think it's the law that every interior wall at a home in Texas needs to have the flag. That's probably why it's like that. It's not really a green screen.
Oh, that's true. That's a flag painted on the wall. There you go. Travis representing big time. Simon is actually, besides the hat, I don't know if you noticed a little nugget in the background. Simon, you want to show what we got? We got a steer head. Now it's a bedazzled steer. It's a bedazzled cattle head.
Man, if you don't say anything, nobody would have said anything. I don't think they could notice.
Yeah, we got it just for this show. The irony is the thing is like this big. It's actually pretty decent size. It's just in Simon's background. I guess he makes everything look smaller in Texas.
Yeah. Maybe you should go to Texas.
There you go. Drinking that full-size beer, making it look like a tiny beer. So how you doing, brother? How's everything going?
Oh, man, I can't complain. It's been one of those days. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
It's been a good one. We're sitting here now, chilling out with y'all. We know we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, man. I mean, come on. You have some drinks with buddies. It's Right a Boom all over again, man. So, whatchamacallit. And speaking of Right a Boom, I need to thank you because I was about to go get a cowboy hat in the hotel in the actual embassy suite, or not embassy suites, Gaylord Palms.
Nope.
And I remember you telling me like there's different. I always butcher this every time I repeat it. It was like the categories of hat, right? It was like X1, X2, or some shit like that. Was it that? Was it X1?
So it's called like a 3X hat or 20X hat.
Oh, there you go.
It's about how fine the felt is, the fabric material, how good quality it is. So the higher the X rating, a lot of times the better quality the hat.
Gotcha. Okay. I got you. So if you had to judge Simon's hat, do they go in less than 1X? Like, how does that work?
I think that's an XS1.
Yeah.
I don't even think they qualify that as an X. It's just an M or something else, It's a Y. Actually, you know what? It's a Y. Yeah, exactly.
Why did you do this? Yeah.
I would say W for like Woody. So it looks like a Woody helmet.
That's awesome. So we'll get into some of your background because you have a very interesting background. It's not just that you're in Texas. You have this whole this whole background we're going to cover, but we're going to give you, we learned a long time ago, we're going to give you 30 seconds to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Most people talk about their company. We have a lot of vendors on. You're actually an MSP, one of my people, even though I'm a shady vendor. So you want to talk about Nano Geeks, talk about whatever the hell you want. We get out of the way now because if we do it later, we're going to be a little lit. So it's better to be professional now, and then you can just edit the thing later. So Simon, why don't you put him full screen and and give him his time.
So obviously, as you mentioned, I'm a single member MSP down here in Dallas. Kind of built it as a lifestyle business, enjoying my time down here. Done it now since 2013. So this is actually my 10th year. Wow, God, time goes by quick. So not really much to say. As I mentioned to y'all before, I don't really talk about the business much in this aspect, especially full 30 seconds worth, just because I'm small fish in the area. Let's put it that way.
Got it.
All
right. We ran out of things to say. We can say stuff. We'd be like, Travis is the coolest guy ever. He goes to a bunch of concerts. He's like got the coolest backstory you'll ever see. Like, he's named after condiments.
Flag.
Yeah. So
gotta bring up the condiments. I see how it is.
It's that or Patty mayonnaise, right? Like, one of the two. So what you would call it? All right, so we have some decorum here, because this is a good show. This is it may look like we're off the rails all the time, but we actually have some important stuff to do. We got to go through the rules first.
Yeah,
There's no drinking before the rules,
I
right?
know.
So let's go over what we're drinking first.
As Travis takes a swig.
Yeah, well, we've been drinking.
It's water with Mio. This isn't the alcohol yet.
Oh,
No.
okay.
That's still sealed.
That's right. Okay.
So all right. So why don't we go over what we're drinking for the night first? Travis, what are you drinking for tonight, dude?
I am drinking Schefferhofer. It's a German beer. It's a light beer, kind of like breakfast beer, actually. But I figure I can enjoy plenty of these and still function on the tech bar. So
I like that it's a Texas beer. I mean, it's a breakfast beer. It's like, it's you have a brunch beer, you have a lunch beer, you have a dinner beer, a little beer. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, it's a Texas beer, or it's a breakfast beer. That can be the same thing. Danny and I are doing whatchamacallit. We're doing Danny picked this one this time. It's Jefferson's Ocean, voyage number 24. Do you know the story of Jefferson's Ocean?
Say I do.
You do? Why don't you tell us about it?
I said I can't say I do.
Oh, you can't say you do. All right. Yeah, we're not too good at listening here. Okay, remember I was calling it Texas beer. Whatchamacallit. So the deal with this is, and I have to give credit to my daughter Marissa, who got me my first bottle a couple years ago for Christmas. Kind of like a shower beer. Absolutely. If you don't know what that is, go watch Scrubs. So the deal is they wanted to see if they could take, if doing the aging process in the barrels, if they did it on the top of a ship as the ship traveled the world, if that would have any effect on the taste. So they did it. The average ship that sails with these goes around the world 7 times. So it's kind of nuts. And they all do different voyages. So they all have a different voyage number on the tag. This one's voyage 24. And so they all have a little different, and it actually does affect the taste. The salt water in the air, the heat, the elements, whatever. So Danny picked this one. This is not the one my daughter got me, but this is a very small batch Jefferson's Ocean 24. And I can't wait to try that. It's actually, it is a good bourbon, actually. I can't complain about it. And then what do you say we get to some rules, Simon? Good talk. I like it. Right. You know what? You know what we never do? Simon hasn't read the rules in forever. Oh, yeah. And I'm not just saying this because I want to see him get on camera with the tiny hat. That has nothing to do with anything. Hey.
I've misplaced my tiny hat. I don't know.
Every time you come on camera with a tiny hat, you got to take a shot. That's how this is going to go. So take a shot, find the hat. Let's do this. We can wait. We got 2 hours.
Well, while we wait, Travis, how Ray eloquently put
eloquently. What's eloquently?
Eloquently put the Jefferson's Ocean. I just call it boat bourbon. It's called a boat bourbon.
A boat bourbon.
Boat bourbon.
But it's on a ship, not a boat.
Every ship's a boat.
That's not true.
So you're saying every boat's a ship?
No.
I've actually found the hat. But now
okay, why'd you kick Travis off?
You did not. I actually had a slight hiccup.
Oh,
my camera completely froze, so I just had to reset it. Sorry.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so am I now
noticing?
Am I now ready?
I don't want to say a word right now.
What was that, Simon?
Am I now ready to read the rules?
You are now ready to read the rules. Yes. Have you taken your shot?
I mean, you guys have all the liquor in there, so I feel like
you have a beer. You're holding a beer.
I don't.
Oh, you're done with the beer. This is so disappointing.
All right, so
I feel like I should give him a glass just to go. All right, go ahead, man.
Travis, we do have some rules here at the bar. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this is organized. This is very organized. So we're gonna be doing first rule. The bartenders are always right. Now, who are the bartenders? You're the bartender. Ray's the bartender. Danny's the bartender. Am I old enough to be the bartender, Ray?
You could be the bartender's barkeep.
You're the hostess.
I'll take it. All right. Number 2, no politics or religion at the bar. Number 3, if you hear these words, you drink. So we have namaste, mute, and off the rails. So if you hear these, you drink. Number 4, sports are on 24/7. Number 5, what happens at the bar stays at the bar and on YouTube. And number 6, if the bartender is wrong, see rule number 1.
There you go. So we have some drinking words. We have we actually redid them this year because last year. Do you remember the words last year?
Last year there was Namaste, there was New Norm, and there was Unprecedented.
There you go. And now we have muted, off the rails, and Namaste.
Correct.
All right. So
Which we're off the rails right now. Right.
What you call it? All right. So, and Travis, we do one more thing. We always allow our guests to pick one extra drinking word. So, what word would you like, sir?
I was going to say Texas, but if I say that, we'll be drunk in about 10 minutes. So, you know what? Let's do Lone Star. We'll keep it Texas themed.
Oh, okay. I can do Lone Star. That works.
That's my game. That's my gamer name.
And I want to mention we have a Texas rum here, and we didn't use it this time because honestly, that's all me. I didn't think about it. And I think Horse Soldier is Texas too, isn't it? I don't know. Let's do the toast, and we'll figure it out while the toast comes up.
He says he wants to see it there.
You have any balcones over there?
I do have balcones. I think it's at home, but I absolutely do have.
It's out of Waco, Texas.
Yeah. All right, Simon. Let's do the toast, man. All right, Travis, you lead us off, bro. Let's hear the toast.
Life may throw us punches and knock us on our ass. Real friends are there to ease the pain and somehow make you laugh.
There you go.
There you go. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
The Tech Bar will be right back after these messages. Are you sick and tired of slow internet? Is your download speed a drag? Then you need Network Lubricant, a personal lubricant for your internet-connected devices. Perfect for Cat 5, 5E, 6, 6A, 7, and 8 cables. Just squirt a little on the tip and wipe down the shafts to ease your network speeds into overdrive. No more herky-jerky connections, no more stop-and-start video sessions. Just glide right into the information superhighway like a pro. But that's not all. Act now and you'll receive one free port plug. Protect your Ethernet port access and stimulate your outlets all at once. To order, just call 1-833-MSP-NETWORK now. Please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Shipping and handling may apply.
So, all right. So we're going to do this section called The More You Know. And I think Keith is already really dying to get this started because he's already asking questions. So Keith has 2 modes. One, he talks about his kids, and he has every right to be very proud of his kids, except
Absolutely.
Sean, but that's a whole different story. And then he talks about the Cowboys. He's getting old. He's a little long in the tooth. He thinks the Cowboys are like a winning team, but we let him have it. So he wants to know if you go to Cowboys games.
Is this a bad time to tell him that I'm not actually a Cowboys fan?
It's all good, bro. Nobody's a Cowboys fan. It's Keith, and that's it. That's the entirety of the Cowboys fans.
So I will say, obviously, in Dallas, I don't have a team that I really root for. So I kind of naturally gravitate towards the Cowboys just because they're here. But I can't say that I've ever went to any of their games. I watch more hockey than I do football.
That makes sense. I mean, typical German guy living in Texas watching Canadian sport absolutely makes sense. I will get into that if anybody in the chat's like, what the hell are you talking about? I like it. Garrett says Simon can be the bar back.
There you go. Okay.
There you go. We'll do that.
All right.
So we're going to do The More You Know. The More You Know is a section where we ask you a bunch of questions. Here, learn a little bit about the man, the myth, the legend that is Mr. Mayo. We were going to ask Mr. Duke and Mr. Heldman's, but it didn't work out. So we're going with you, man. First and foremost, Simon brought this whole list together, but I'm more interested in this thing. We actually came prepared. It's not just about cattle skulls and cowboy hats. We brought these.
Oh my God! Yes.
You want to explain what these are?
Okay, so the Cyclone seat. If you've not seen these before, these things are amazing. I should probably be a salesperson for them. I'd probably make a lot more money than I do in IT. They are tiny little compact seats. They go up into like a pancake size. You can sling them over your shoulders, throw them in your bag. They hold up to 400 or 450 pounds, and you literally just cyclone it out. That's why they're called a cyclone seat. So they pop up. We actually got them at the Texas State Fair one year, and me and a bunch of buddies, there's probably about 10 of us. And every time we'd go grab a bite to eat, we would just like Autobots roll out, pop out these seats, and plop down and sit down to eat, you know? And
awesome.
And these things were absolutely fantastic. It's 450 pounds. I saw it scroll right there. There you go. But yeah, they're super cheap. I now bring it to most of the events that we go to. I actually had it at Rite of Boom because, as usual, there were no seats to sit down sometimes. So I just pop in a corner, hop on one of those. If I was talking to vendors in the vendor booths, I'd pop on one, and it was funny because so many people came up to me and asked me about those seats. I'm going to start every event I go to now. I'm just going to throw like 20 of them in the back of my car, start selling them at the events.
Be that guy on the back of the trunk. Wait, we don't need any more trunk slammer memes. Like with you, like please don't be that guy. So I hate to say it. So the ones I bought on Amazon, because if it's not on Amazon, I don't buy it. It was $25, by the way. And these hold up to 600 pounds.
Wow.
Talk about, I'm sorry, 557 when they're fully locked, or 400 if they're like any of the other positions. Badass little chairs. Of course, the minute I got home from Rite of Boom, I bought it. I think I might have bought it actually before I left Texas. They're cool. And we looked into like getting them branded. Of course, I bought a black one, and then I bought a red and black one because, OIT colors. And they're pretty badass. They're fun stuff, man.
Yep.
I can see going around Disney and just like you're in line and you're like.
So this one's mine, right?
No, I'm gonna take that now. Thank you.
And I will say this is probably not OSHA approved, but I have definitely used one of those as a stepladder in a pinch.
So this is recorded on multiple platforms.
Oh, that would work too. You could actually set up a couple and just make them like steps.
Yep.
Halfway. Yeah.
There you go. So we have some other things we need to cover here. So I want to get from you. I have some notes on chocolate milk and mental capacity. I'm assuming this is not a Men in Black reference where you lost the past and chocolate milk. You have this hankering for chocolate milk. What is this?
Okay, so chocolate milk is one of those things that you'll catch me drinking all the time if I'm not drinking, something else, right? That is one of my best friend's wife. Actually, the first time she met me, we went to a buffet, and I got chocolate milk at the buffet. Didn't think nothing of it because it started out as kind of a joke between friends, and I'm like, oh, this is the only place I can really go out and get chocolate milk, right? Besides going to Walmart. And so when she met me, she thought that I might not have been all there because of the chocolate milk. And so she, because I was I had a bowl of pasta or something while I was drinking chocolate milk, right? It didn't quite mix, but I was just happy to have my chocolate milk, right? So it's become this thing. Like anytime that she's traveling with me and my buddy, like we went to Vegas not too long ago. If I know that she's coming, every time we'll go to meet, I've always got a chocolate milk somewhere. I'll be sipping a Nesquik or something. It's just become this giant thing. So yeah, that's the chocolate milk story.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
That's awesome. All right. So, of course, as you're saying this, I have Danny putting in the chat. He's like, Ovaltine. I like Ovaltine. Don't get me wrong. I like Ovaltine. This hat's driving me nuts because I wore it earlier and it looked really good. And
Is your head getting hot too?
Yeah, it's a little warm.
I know. You're supposed to wear this, and cold, man, it's really good.
It's all right. But, it was looking like the guy from, looked like Johnny Depp from Secret Window. Was it, what you call it? That looks like a head waiting for a shovel to swing at, or whatever the line was. All right, so chocolate milk versus Ovaltine, where do they rank in your mind?
Milk, hands down. I mean, I don't.
Uh-oh.
To me, it's. I'm gonna have to say, the best chocolate milk, obviously, is when you can just toss your own syrup.
We lost your audio, Travis. I don't know if you can hear us.
Can you hear me?
Uh-oh. So it's
Hello?
us. We can't hear.
Oh,
That's fantastic. So we're doing a little bit of technical difficulty. It happens. This is that's the kind of show this is sometimes. I have no idea why. Give me 1 second.
everybody in chat could hear him. Oh,
Everybody in
man.
chat making fun of us. This is the first time we're not muted. Um,
So well, Travis, I'll tell you this.
wait, now I can hear you again.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Can you hear me again?
Travis, say something.
Yeah, I'm talking. Can you hear me?
Oh, now you're good. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
What did you do, Simon?
That must have been a restream.
What did you
Oh, that
do?
was
Did
you.
you-
No, I'll take credit for it.
Nope, that was my no, it wasn't my fault. Lone Star, Lone Star, Lone Star. See you guys later.
Oh man.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
For a second there, I
Actually,
stopped
I
and
like.
some-
So, how do you like it? You were
It's
dying
good.
to try this.
It's good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's good. It's Simon has a big boy hat. All right, so I'm sorry, I didn't hear shit you say, and since this is my show, I'm going to go ahead and ask you again. Chocolate, milk, Ovaltine. Which one do you prefer and why?
Chocolate milk, hands down. Especially you start off with some regular milk and you throw the syrup in there. Nothing else, not the pre-mixed stuff. Get that syrup in there. Make it as much as calorie rich as you'd like to, and yeah, that's the best stuff
I
ever.
See,
I
I'm
gotta be
a
honest.
powder guy.
I don't understand the difference. I really don't know the
Oh,
difference.
Ovaltine is a whole different like mixture. It's not chocolate milk.
Blasphemy.
Ovaltine is different. It's
But is it chocolate flavored?
no, it's not chocolate flavored. It's like hazelnut versus like chocolate. I forget what it is.
It's like Yoo-hoo.
It's
Yoo-hoo
malt.
isn't the
Thank you.
chocolate milk.
Of course, Matt Fox
Malt.
knows. It's malt.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it. Like malt balls, like Whoppers, are covered in chocolate.
Okay.
It's the same thing. So, silly Ray, not your show. The show belongs to chat. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Keith.
Can Ovaltine be flavored?
It is flavored. It's flavored chocolate.
Oh,
Thanks, Kelvin. I love that Kelvin has more energy today. Like Travis and I are in this like small group chat we call 2.0 that Kelvin's in there. Kelvin's been quiet all fucking day. And now where it's like I know why he's here. He's here because it's like because daylight savings and more lines up with his time zone. Which means we need to have him on as a guest, but I love how animated Kelvin is today. Yes, I'm your guest, Kelvin, just for you. But Kelvin brought up a good point here. Hold on, where is it? It was the red shaker, blue shaker, red volt comment. There we go. This is a good point. This is actually you got a lot of backstory. This is how long I've fucking known you. Jesus. Why don't you want to tell us what this is, what he's referring to?
Okay, so I've always kind of went by my cars as some of my online personas. If I don't go by like my gaming profile of Meal Team 6. But no, so I've always went by my cars, and so when I first hopped into Discord, I didn't have a name, so I just called it my car, which was a blue Shaker Challenger. I didn't have that one for too long, probably about 2-3 years before I switched over to a white Shaker Challenger as well, and that's been my baby, my toy. Unfortunately, yep, there she is. Unfortunately, the white Shaker loves to constantly change things up, and so she's currently getting a new engine, a new build. And so I'm driving around a red Volt, and so I decided to, I'm spending all this gas money and all this money on these high horsepower engines. Let me get something practical and sensible. So now I've got a plug-in hybrid.
there you go.
So it's just red Volt.
That's you went from the Shaker, you went from like a really muscle car, badass, to another badass car.
Careful.
No, I know. You know why he's saying it. He drives the manliest of all the cars. He drives a Tesla.
Careful. They're over there now. They're on Texas headquarters.
Sir, there's so all this going back and forth, and we don't do politics on the show. You know that from the rules. But all this back and forth on the Bud Light thing, and they mentioned the Ford Raptor that has the pride flag across it. And I will say that is still a more macho car than the Tesla, brother.
Now the fun part about it is
I drive that car like a bat out of hell. I'll take any truck any day. But yeah, so
I just moved, right? And literally outside my door is about 10 Tesla supercharging stations. So I get it, right? Like they're coming out everywhere. I've debated now that I live here and I have a supercharger right out the door. I've debated on one. But Man, it pained me to say that. Did y'all hear that?
I get
Listen.
it. No. So he was dying for me to get an electric car. I had this 2011,
I almost had you, too.
and I almost did. 2011, 2012 Nissan Armada, my beast. I had her beat to all hell. Paint faded off. She was like the AC I had to have replaced. Worst mistake I ever made. The leather was ripped up. I mean, but it was my baby.
The
horn
works sometimes.
The horn works sometimes. I mean, it was my baby though. I could go over anything, go anywhere. It was a fucking beast. It was phenomenal. And so it was time to change. I didn't even have Bluetooth in the damn car. It was time to change, and I'm like, all right, let me get something cool. And it was like, get a Tesla. So I was looking at like the Mach-E. I was looking at the F-150 Lightning, because that's a whole lot of badass right there. I mean, when you can charge your house from your car, that's
freaking, especially where we live.
Absolutely
right?
agree.
But there's no chargers by my house. So like I'd have to go drive around looking for out. So I end up ordering a different car. I have an Escalade. So I ordered the Escalade. It comes in the minute I have the Escalade come in. They call me and say it's ready. It was like 8 months. They call me and say it's ready. I go pick it. I go to leave, and they had started building chargers like a block from my house.
I know exactly what he's talking about too.
It sucked. But whatever. It is what it is. I can't complain. I love my Escalade. It's beautiful. I'm trying to convince my wife to get like the Lyric or get like what is the SUV? The Y?
The X.
The X.
The X.
Yeah. Because we use my car all the time anyway. But I'm like, yeah, get the X or get get the Lyric, something like that. But
it's like I was telling Ray, we're at a point right now, I believe, because the whole point, I know you said you wanted a charger next to you. The whole thing is to charge it at home, so your car spends most of its time parked. But I've always said, if you're a 2-car household, it absolutely makes sense to have one electric and one gas. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
because he talks about how fast his car goes, and and I said, let's race to Orlando, a 4-hour trip.
Yeah,
let's race. You'd have to stop and charge.
Yeah, that is literally going to be the tortoise and the hare. That is literally going to be the tortoise and the hare.
Absolutely. So
that's why we got plug-in hybrid.
Yeah, there you go. That works
I
too.
think that's a nice mix of the two, right? Like that makes
actually
sense.
So how does that work? Like, so it'll run off battery for about 40 miles, I believe, or I guess it's depending on the vehicle, and then it'll switch over to gas.
50,
is that what happens? Yeah, 50 miles.
So 50. Doesn't matter throttle load. So if I mash the gas, it's going to stay full electric. What it actually is it's kind of got a generator built into it. So it actually always drives on electric, even when you're using the gas engine.
That's the thing where, like, when you brake, it uses it to regenerate or something like that?
Yeah, same thing with my car. Like, they call it one pedal driving. So technically, I never really use the brakes. I mean, you just let go of the gas and it automatically slows down, but it uses it to like put energy back into the battery. All right, we're getting into too much electric.
I think we're getting off the rails here.
Off the rails!
There we go. We need to...
That was too loud.
The rails!
Thanks, Simon. All right. Let's go back to this. You have to drive a rag top, especially with a good cigar. I don't disagree. And did you notice that Keith put like 92 cars that he owns in there? Yeah, whatever. All right. So, and I'm warning you, we're going to cover this now. Danny, hold yourself, because I know this is one of your lightning questions. Hold on to your horses. Okay. Little Caesar's Diamond. What the fuck? I can only imagine what Little Caesar's Diamond means. Like, if that's like an elite status of eating the crappiest pizza on the planet, like next to CC's. But tell me, what is this Little Caesar's Diamond? I need to know this.
God bless my girlfriend. This one comes courtesy of her. So I have my Caesar's Entertainment Diamond status. I do a lot of status hacking. Okay, so I get my top tier with hotels, with rental cars, etc. So I've hacked my status to Caesar's Diamond, and I was talking with a good friend about going to Vegas and spending time there. And I have some free rooms, and I mentioned because of Caesar's Diamond. And my girlfriend was standing right there, and she's just like, "Oh, okay, yada yada." And then she goes, "Why would you go to the Little Caesars in Vegas?" And I'm like, huh? What are we talking about, Little Caesars? We're talking about Caesar's Entertainment. And she goes, wait, they're not the same. God bless this woman, she literally thought that I had a diamond membership for Little Caesars. And I'm like, I don't eat that much pizza, but God, I would love to have a diamond membership for them now.
Could you imagine? But like the amount of diarrhea you would have from eating that much pizza, because I gotta imagine. So Diamond is like for airlines is what usually a million miles or something like that. So imagine you spend say $1 million on pizza, right? Because we're not going to say a million pizzas. We're going to say $1 million on pizza. That is still sad. That is still like rough, dude. Oh, good Lord. We have some pizza related questions later. We'll cover those later. But for now, that's pretty awesome. Is your girlfriend watching this?
I just saw in my Facebook chat on my other side over here, I just saw a big ha 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 ha. So I'm either in the doghouse or she's actually having fun and enjoying it. So we'll see.
Was it all in capital letters?
That is awesome.
It is in capital letters, and there's probably about 8 of them. So we'll see.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. We don't mean to get you in the doghouse. We're just trying to be here, have our drinks. We're just trying to do our thing. Sometimes, you gotta say namaste, right? Like that's.
Oh, that's actually her right there. Cheers.
What's up, Avery?
She actually posted in the chat. Yep.
Nice. Thanks for watching, Avery. I appreciate it. Avery. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so.
I think I just got a swig of the Indian Ocean on this one.
Did you?
On that swig.
You got a lot of curry in there?
It tastes a little curryness.
Who doesn't like some naan bread? Come on, man. All right. So, hard drive cloner smoking a hard drive. I imagine this is not the kind of this is not like smoking a cigar like Keith would have us do. What happens?
Or smoking good old Texas barbecue. No, it's nothing like that.
Is that what you do in the Lone Star State? Is that how we...
You keep saying that. I keep looking at you.
I know.
Because that's my gamer tag as well.
I know it is. Right? What's your gamer tag? I didn't hear you.
It's a Lone Star 9.
Oh, Lone Star 9. I got you. Thank you for telling us.
I want to know why that came about.
Very easy. When I had to create my name, I was literally watching Spaceballs. And then I just named it Lone Star, which is funny. When I play it, everybody's asking me, hey, you from Texas? And I'm like, nope. But Lone Star it is.
Lone Star it is.
Well, fair enough.
The more you know. There you go. So, all right. So, what happened that you were not smoking a doobie, you were not smoking a cigar, you were smoking a hard drive? What the hell happened, sir?
All right. So I had a server. I had a failure on a workstation that was acting as a server for a client, and we had backups, but obviously it's much easier to try to recover data from local hard drives, right? And this machine had been fighting me every bit of the way. So I decided to bring it back here to the office, started working on it, and I pulled the drive out to clone it so that I had a good working copy, or at least a copy of the data locally, and put it in my hard drive cloner, plugged the hard drive cloner in, and the magic blue smoke appeared. It instantly popped that hard drive. Still to this day, have no idea. I do still have that hard drive cloner just because it's great to destroy hard drives with.
It just gets a little warmer. But like you guys have had the Texas winter where it was like freezing pipes and it was basically Texas Armageddon. So maybe you want a hard drive warmer at certain times of the year, right? That's just prudent planning. That's all I'm saying.
I have no idea yet still what's causing it. I've checked everything on it. Again, they're cheap enough. I bought another one. But yeah, there's something that's crossed in that hard drive cloner that it just pops hard drives. It just overvolts them and boom, done.
It's like every hard drive, it does the same thing. It's like guaranteed to toast. Sir, what you just said is you created a drive destruction service.
Pretty much.
There you go. Creating business income streams on Tech Bar. You're welcome. Namaste.
Namaste.
There you go. I really like this one. So,
Pacific.
The more you know. All right. So you got some hobbies, sir. You have. Let's see here. I'm going to let you pick 1 through 5. Give me a number.
3.
Travis?
3.
3. All right. Oh, 3. That's actually a sport I do, or used to anyway. Paintball. So tell us about your paintball days, sir.
Yeah. So paintball. Oh man, the only sport where you can legally shoot each other and be happy about it at the end of the day. So that's I got back into paintball about 2 years ago, right after COVID. Or actually, I guess 3 years ago now. After COVID left us all inside, unhappy, so I decided to do it to kind of get back in shape. Round is a shape, but I tried to square it down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, round is a
That's
shape.
funny. Round is a shape.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't play as much now, but I used to go out every weekend and just good time with the boys. That's actually my I joked around earlier. Meal Team 6. That is my paintball name out there. So on my jerseys, whenever we go play events or whatnot, it's Meal Team 6 in the back. So
That's
because they know I don't run anywhere. You're not going to put me up the front lines because I'm not fast enough to get up there. I'm in the back eating the Cheeto, popping off shots.
There you go. Okay, so you're doing speedball. You're not doing woods ball.
Oh no, it's wood ball. But they still it's what they call hyper ball. So it's still you're not doing all the blown up things. We got
Gotcha. You got bunkers.
They do a
and
lot
stuff
of water
everywhere,
containers. Yeah,
but you don't have the
Yeah.
same like the Dorito and the Temple and the snake and all that stuff. You just got a bunch of different bunkers around.
exactly. We do speedball once a month at another field, but I don't play that much. I'm not fast enough for speedball, man.
I'm not either. I sit back. Like if I go up to the Aztec, it's bad. But like I'll sit back at the back bunkers or whatever. Maybe I'll run to a Dorito every once in a while. I haven't played in a couple of years, but we used to go probably every other weekend. I go with Sean, my younger brother, and we did it. We took the company out. We did a company party, and we took everybody to paintball, and it was speedball. It was a bunch of inflatables, and it had been raining the day before. And paintball fields are never in like the nicest area. They're always in like the shittiest, cheapest, right? Like, you know what I mean?
It's not prime real estate.
It's not prime real estate. It is like there's a dump and there's the paintball field. And so, but it's fine. I mean, you're going to get painted up anyway. Who cares? So we go out there and we're playing on, it wasn't the speedball field was taken from one of the Pro-Am teams. So we were doing this like urban field. So it's a bunch of like aluminum, like bunkers, and they have barrels and stuff, but whatever. It's not the inflatables you're used to. There's probably a lot of the stuff you see out in the woods ball, right? It was a smaller field. So we're out there and I'm shooting and I'm shooting, I'm doing my thing. And I start running. I'll run the first couple rounds. You know what I mean? So I come out for the bunker and I just go full like commando. I'm shooting as I'm going forward. And I was running to the bunker in front of me. And I had visualization of the people in front on the sides. And the next bunker, I was still going to be good. So and I'm going this way so I can cover myself from the bunker on this side from that guy. And I'm shooting at this one. So I'm shooting. And I go to stop. And again, it had been raining, and while I have my markers, I have my gear, I wasn't wearing cleats. So I kept sliding. Now, I'm 6'1", and you know me, dude. I'm a big fucking dude. So I'm sliding, and they're looking at me, right? And this is like, and suddenly, the minute you realize you're sliding and you have zero control, I didn't stop shooting, to my credit. Right? I'm going. And right into the next bunker, knocked it down. Like everybody's looking at me like, what the hell just happened? Like the whole field just stopped. Like they could have shot me. Nobody was shot. And all I could think to say is, oh yeah. Like that's the best I could do.
Did everybody start laughing?
Yeah, it was a cool moment. Until I think it was Josh fucking shot me, dick. Josh that used to work with us, not a cousin Josh.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Keith lives next to a paintball field. There you go. I don't believe that. That's the one field that's like diamond encrusted, whatever.
I will say the one I go play at is next to Texas Motor Speedway. It's a very nice area. And in the speedball field, they've actually, one of the guys from California moved out here and built it, and that one's nice. So maybe Texas does paintball different. We take it a little more serious.
You don't hear that very often, people moving from California to Texas.
You also don't hear people from Germany to Texas.
That is true.
You want to tell us a little about that before we go on to the lightning round?
The Germany to Texas thing? Oh, goodness. Where do I start? So obviously, as y'all
Germany.
alluded to,
Start in Germany.
Yeah.
Well, so obviously, I was born in Germany back in '91 and lived there for about 7-8 years before I came over here to the States, and then been all around the States actually. Tennessee, Virginia, Oregon, and finally settled down in Texas back when I was about 13, 14. So that's why I've got the Texas accent, but I'm still on a green card. Actually, I still keep a green card. I'm not a U.S. citizen. So it's a nice icebreaker, to say the least, whenever I walk in someplace and I'm like, so yeah, I'm not from around here. It's good fun all the time. So
I mean, and you have a legit like American name. You don't look German at all. Like anybody would look at you, oh, that's a good old boy. Okay, yeah, right. And
Yeah,
you
you wouldn't think twice.
Yeah, you wouldn't think twice. And you're like, nah, this guy's precision engineering, man. This is, I don't know. I would like work that up. I'd be like, you want German precision in your IT service? I got you. But that's just me. Garrett, I see that comment, by the way. Everything in Florida is next to a dump. I know you're saying that because I don't work tomorrow and I'm off. I will be coming in the office tomorrow just for that. All right, Simon. I know you want to get to the lightning round.
You show him.
Yeah, I'll get you. I'll do extra work. Yeah, I'm an idiot. You know what? I'm going to say namaste. That's the best I'm going to say. Do we have a bumper for lightning round, Simon, or we just go into lightning round?
No, we just go in.
That's sad. Phil, make a bumper, man.
All right, so real quick for this, Travis, we're just going to do some rapid questions. There's always one that I bring up, and I'm going to go ahead and bring it up now just so we could get it over with, and you be on my side on this.
What? No, Travis is a man of taste, sir.
All right. So, again, it's going to be questions, just an answer. Pineapple on pizza.
yes.
All right, so that's the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. It's been great. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Simon, tally it.
Okay, but hold on.
Put a slash on
This
my
man
side.
has Little Caesars diamond status.
Oh, no, you can't do that. You cannot do that. You can't do that. It's
I absolutely
he
can.
positions himself to how to respond based on the answer.
Sir, this is chess, not checkers, all right? Whatchamacallit? Yeah, the cat's out on my keyboard. You're full of shit, Garrett. All right, so...
Next question?
So one thing, I now, Michelle, my wife, loves Little Caesars, so whatever, which is why I picked the pizza. Do they even have pineapple at Little Caesars?
I
No.
don't recall. I don't think so.
So, and I know Cece's Pizza doesn't have Little Caesars. So Simon, shut the fuck up. Simon's like, yes, they do. Simon, shut the fuck
I
up.
just hear him mumbling.
Yeah. He's been mumbles all fucking day. It's like Dick Tracy.
So I have had, and it's one of my favorite pizzas. I don't know, Travis, if you've had it, but their pretzel pizza.
Okay, that's actually pretty dope.
That is
no, I've
really
not had
good.
that.
It is really good, but it goes against what your belief is because the sauce they use is kind of like a cheese, like a.
That's not a pizza. That's not a pizza.
I did just pulled up. They do have Hawaiian at Little Caesars. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
there you go.
Simon's yelling it. And Keith is saying that he said yes because he's not American. I don't agree with Keith often, but
You gotta stop. All right, let's go to the next question.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep myself muted. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
That's how to
Muted-
stop you from
muted
keep
you.
talking.
All right. So, off that same, I'm wondering if the answer is the same. What's something you could eat for a week straight? Just that for
Cheese.
1 week. Huh? Cheese?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and
cheese.
Oh. So there's a place I don't know. I don't know if they have it in Texas, but they have
It's
a place
very
here
binding
called
week.
I Heart Mac and Cheese, and they make this sourdough grilled cheese sandwich, but it's mac and cheese inside, and then they put brisket in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That right there.
Good. Oh, it is so fucking good.
I told you. I mean, there was a burger place that we went to on the way up that had like
To go see the house.
and
We split because it was a towering burger. It was a hamburger, right? It was a burger. It had mac and cheese, it had bacon, but the bread was actually grilled cheese sandwiches. Like, so I had a grilled cheese sandwich on the bottom and on the top, and then eat it. That was crazy.
Dude, all right. So while we're on the grilled cheese sandwich conversation, there's that number one is a really serious question. Do you want to ask it, Danny?
Yes,
this has been a point of contention, just so you know. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? So go ahead, ask away, man.
Okay.
It's on you.
Is a grilled cheese...
Remember, this is a Lone Star state.
Yeah, and I have an idea.
No.
Okay.
I said Lone Star, sir.
Oh, yeah.
This is how we win arguments. Make sure you're not
Caught
muted.
me off guard, too.
Do you feel we're getting off the rails?
Yeah, you beat me to it. Namaste.
There you go.
All right, this is
this liver damage is brought to you by the Tech Bar. All right, go ahead, man.
Is a grilled cheese better with butter or mayo?
Not Travis mayo, like mayo used.
I don't fit on a sandwich. I know that.
I think that's a challenge we need to figure out at MSP GeekCon, sir. That's you know. Are you going to MSP GeekCon?
I've not planned it yet. No.
Come on, man. We got MSP GeekCon May 21 through 23 in Orlando, Florida. I'm not saying it because I'm part of the planning committee, but you know, you got to go out there, dude. It's a conference for techs, by techs, blah blah. I don't know. There's other stuff too. What's up, Matt?
You could support your second business.
There you go.
Just saying.
Liver damages for weaklings. As long as you can still stand up, you haven't had enough. Kelvin and I are we have a competition going. All right. We'll get into that later. I'll remind me. I don't want to take this off the rails. Go ahead. Ask your.
I already asked it.
All right. So
I don't know if he answered because I couldn't hear.
No, he didn't because I completely derailed.
Butter or mayo used for grilled cheese. Butter.
Absolutely butter.
Have you ever tried
Butter's
mayo?
better. No, I can't say I have.
Then you can't say it's better.
Say it. Okay,
You
hear
can't
me
say
out.
it's better.
Hear me out. I love butter. I'm Cuban Italian. I have different types of oils. Absolutely have different types of butter. I will make compound butter. I will make different types of salt. I'm all in on this. Okay. However, you take the bread, you put mayonnaise on the top and the bottom, cheese inside, obviously. Start grilling on one side. That butter, remember butter, that mayo and butter are pretty damn close, mostly, right? Just oil and anyway. That butter gives it that mayo gives it this crispiness.
Yeah, it gives it a better crust, I think.
Oh my god! And you still get that creaminess of the butter flavor from the mayo, right? Because you still have the oil in there. Oh my god!
Yeah. And to be honest, if you ever have like a pressed sandwich, there's a likelihood that it might have mayo instead of butter on the top. It's possible.
Yeah. It's it
does give it a better crust.
It is phenomenal, dude. You got to try. We were going to try to do it here, which does you no good, but we were going to try to do it here.
But in the
I'll try it later tonight or sometime this week. Why not?
Ashley, I love you, and you know I love Jeremy. Miracle Whip is not mayo. You can do Hellman's if you're plain, or you can do Duke's if you know what you're doing. That's it. Those are the only two options.
It's like the worst named product. I can't believe it's not butter. You can't call it butter.
Well,
it itself is saying it's not butter.
Is this where you gave us like the amazing revelation the last time we had this conversation? Is like margarine's not butter. No shit.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the name of the product this time.
I think you should continue with the lightning round. Simon gets really nervous if we go late.
So favorite city in the U.S.
I agree with Kelvin. It's sacrilege. I'm sorry, Simon. That's
favorite city in the U.S. besides the one you live in.
New Orleans.
Okay. Why?
Those guys know how to party.
Yeah,
they do.
And they got good food. They don't mess around.
Good food. They know how to party. They don't shut down. Absolutely.
And you're not cheating just because Tyler just went there, right? Like that's not the reason you're saying it.
I had no idea. Now.
Okay. Hellman's is the only mayo. That's why I specified. Abso-fucking-lutely, Ashley. Thank you. Tell Jeremy he has no idea. Next time we do a house party and we invite everybody plus one. Sorry, he's not invited. That's not true. He's still invited. But Nolans. There you go. We got Ashley, Kelvin. I'm waiting
No,
for Kelvin to say Nolans is like originally a Dutch word, and then we, took it over as the Americans and whatever. Anyway, all right.
So, a couple more here. Let's go with favorite holiday.
favorite holiday. I go with Christmas. Just standard. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay.
I muted
I
us
go
so
with
we can talk
Christmas.
to each other. We're just being
Oh.
rude. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
All right, that's good. I mean, that's cool because it kind of leads off to the long holiday because then it goes straight to what did I say? Or what did you say?
You said it muted.
Beating us at our own game. Oh,
Mhm.
uh-oh.
No, I was saying that
Ashley.
it's actually
Oh, no.
cool because it kind of leads into that, into New Year's and everything. It's just one big holiday. So, yeah. All right. So, very important question.
Hold on. Kelvin's giving a shit for saying Nolans wrong. Kelvin, A, English isn't your first language. B, if you want to correct us, come on the show. Simon will send you a guest link right now. You can come correct us on how to say Nolans. All right?
Okay.
So, all right, go ahead.
Here we go. Do beans go in chili?
Oh, I'm in Texas. Beans do not go in chili.
Thank you.
Damn you, Wendy's.
Okay, Wendy's. Okay. So first of all, Wendy's is in Texas. Second of all, Wendy's isn't chili. So Wendy's, the meat that's there is all the leftover meat. Like if anything falls on the floor, if anything's in the grease trap, if anything's getting old, it goes in the chili pot.
Did they use a 5-second rule?
No, and I'm saying this because I used to work at Wendy's, and it was a ghetto Wendy's. So, but I'm pretty sure this is standard practice anywhere. You used the leftover meat because it's going to be cooking all day long. It's going to kill off anything. We had the same thing in Papa John's. Like if it fell on the floor, the oven's 425. It's going to kill anything.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That makes sense.
Oh, look at Kelvin running away. All right. Good night, Mr. Tehelar.
In all caps. Look at him.
Look at he doesn't want to say Nolans.
Make sure you take off your caps lock.
All right. Love you, brother. Thanks for hanging out, man. All right. So I agree.
No,
you're going to say the opposite. You'd be like, I like vanilla.
No, I absolutely agree. I mean,
holy shit.
However, it doesn't bother me either way.
But this is the first time you and I agreed on a food item. You know that.
Wow. So it's Lone Star Chili, huh?
It is Lone Star Chili.
Yeah.
I had a friend that worked at Popeyes said they throw the chicken off the floor into the fryer. That doesn't surprise me.
So Travis, does it bother you if it has beans in it, or you don't? Yeah, even though it doesn't belong in it.
Yeah, I'm not a big chili person to begin with, but yeah, no, I prefer no beans in my chili. I mean, it's like I said, that's the Lone Star way. You know that.
Better for everyone around you.
I mean, generally, if I don't.
Hey, you missed the drink.
Oh, my bad. My bad. You don't got to tell me.
The first time I got to use it.
I think he has Ovaltine in that. It's not actually alcohol.
So, all right. So that okay. So you're Mio in water, right? So have you heard about this Borg thing? Blackout Rage Gallons?
I have heard Borg.
Yeah, because you do concerts. So I figure this is like right up your alley, right? Like that shit didn't work when we didn't have that when we were kids. But like, if I told you about Borgs, do you know what they are?
Why does that sound familiar?
So it's not Jerry Ryan. It's not 7 of 9. So you take a gallon, right? You fill it half with vodka, whatever liquor, the other half with water. You put in Mio, some electrolytes, something, whatever you want to do, and you carry that, and that's your drink for the entire night. And you're getting your buzz. You have your electrolytes. You have whatever you're flavoring, so it's to your taste. It's your drink, so nobody's spiking it or anything, so it's safe. And it's half water, so you're hydrating. And they call it a Borg, Blackout Rage Gallon. And that's a thing. That's how we go.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. There we go. All right. Simon is begging you to do number 3.
I know. I see it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I
you were looking at the chat.
No, I saw it.
We were muted, so I could tell you, and you were looking at the chat. We were muted.
had to open up the second one because I already knew they were going to head that way.
There you go. Is that purple one a Schefferhofer too, or what is that?
Yeah, it's a passion fruit Scheffenhofer.
Oh, I didn't know they had.
That's fancy. That I might actually try. Like, there you go. Ashley says, "Dude, I love Borg as a concept, self-contained. Fuck you, it's safe as fuck." Yeah, I like that. I'm beyond those years. Actually, that's not true. That's a whole other thing. So, all right, Simon, go.
No, Danny. So
yeah, that's true. That too. Yeah.
So or Lone Star is my gamer name.
There you go. If you're not going to do this, I'm going to do this. All right, Travis, are ballroom jeans even nicer dress jeans? Ballroom jeans? What the fuck are ballroom jeans?
I was going to ask, what are ballroom jeans? I'm all about dress jeans. I'll die on that hill. But what's ballroom jeans?
Yes, dress jeans are a thing. So I'm with you. I'm wearing jeans right now. So tell me if I'm wrong. All right? Dress jeans have no, they're darker color, right?
Right.
They're not like super baggy. They're, more, not, I don't wear slim jeans by any means, but like, they're not like super baggy jeans, right? They're not whitewashed. They're not faded. They don't have holes in them. They don't have any adornments. They're just nice, darker blue jeans. Or they could be black jeans too, or whatever. But they're dress jeans, and you wear them with. And what makes a dress jean is the type of jean plus whatever shirt you wear with it, right? That dresses you up.
Exactly.
This is right. Simon, can you explain
What's
the ballroom
jean
sport coat? No. Motherfucker, he's telling me in chat. Simon, I know he's been doing. I was about to tell you, get on the fucking. I did not do ballroom jeans, sir. You are full of shit.
There was a Discord message that said, "Ask him about ballroom jeans," but it wasn't from you.
No, I said, "Ask him about dress jeans."
Oh, then I took it as ballroom dress jeans.
So you had him try to like deduce.
This is like the budget Woody. Like he's. You got a friend in me. All right, bye, Simon.
Ballroom jeans seemed like something that Duluth Trading would sell.
Right? Like, I could see, like, could you imagine, like, Texas line dancing, but, like, in a ballroom dancing, but everybody's wearing jeans and boots? Like, I could kind of see that. I mean, maybe that'll be our next show on MSP Media. Who knows? Oh, good Lord.
Star line dancing.
Hey, so what are your thoughts on pawn shops and clearances?
Well, hold on. I want to call this out here. I know Simon's begging you to ask this, but Jack is saying, "Oh my God, that's genius." Ashley's saying she loves the board concept. I think we're educating the masses here with the board concept. We should get Tech Bar branded boards, just like we have Tech Bar branded, pint glasses.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. All right, go with your pawn shop. I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself. Yeehaw!
All right, so yeah, Simon's asking me to ask you, Travis, about pawn shops and clearances, I guess. I don't know.
So, pawn shops. Everyone that knows me knows that I love good pawn shops because you can find some amazing deals. You get to haggle a little bit. You get to go treasure hunting a little bit. Actually, long story here. That's how I started my business. Was 10 years ago. I was doing repairs on video game consoles. I would do the soldering repairs, and had a buddy of mine that worked in pawn shops and said, "Hey, we have a ton of video game consoles that need repaired." And so started off with that, and then I started buying out all their computers, refurbishing them, selling them on eBay. So me and pawn shops have a long history.
So
for that reason,
doing like the thing with like the game consoles, where you're like replacing HDMI ports and like replacing bad motherboards. Like, how far into the repairs were you doing?
These are more like
you take the Nintendo cartridge, blow it out, and then put it back in.
I feel like the game consoles he worked on did not have HDMIs in them.
They did actually. They were PlayStation 3s and Xbox 360s. So
okay, bitch.
I'm not that old, man.
Yeah, damn. He's younger than us.
No, it's also yeah, I guess it's okay. I'm sorry.
But no, so they had a lot of issues with the solder underneath the CPU and the graphics chips, and so I had a machine that would resolder those points in a sense. It would reseat those solder connections.
Like, this is the part like Matt Fox had to jump off because he's doing the editorial review for MSP Dispatch tomorrow and all that stuff. But like, Matt is a solder fiend. He has his like whole desk set up and the whole thing with an oscilloscope and all this, like absolute crazy shit. We're going to be building boards at GeekCon. We have a pre-day where we're actually going to build custom boards with some really cool shit, custom keyboards. But yeah, I watch this stuff on TikTok where like they get these guys and like they open it up and they find cockroaches and all this shit in there. It's disgusting. But then like they clean off the leads and they resolder pieces on there. It's cool as fuck. I know damn well I couldn't do it. Like my technical knowledge when it comes to fixing game consoles is you take an eraser, you get Paperboy, you rub it like this, and then you put it in. If that doesn't work, take Paperboy and then put Zelda on top to push it down.
Yep.
And
I remember that. I remember that.
That's my.
Yep.
All right, so Gary Red Anthrax wants to know: is Mayo your real name?
Yes, and I'll throw you another one here. So obviously my name's Travis Mayo, but my mom loved Miami Vice, and so my middle name is actually Sunny as well.
So, like, you were born and they knew you were going to go to Texas, right? Like, there was no fucking question. In Germany, they're like, I'm not going to do a Texas accent because I will not butcher it. But they're like, oh, he's going to go to Texas. Travis Sunny Mayo. Boom, done. That's, and there a wild Matt appeared. Here's soldering. You say it 3 times like Beetlejuice, and he comes on. All right, let's give Matt time to decompress. He's getting crazy. Danny and I will get muted. Simon, you got a commercial to put on. Let's go.
The Tech Bar will be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Gavin Stone, otherwise known as Gavsto. I'm one of the admins for MSP Geek, and I want to see you at MSP GeekCon 2023. It's the premier conference focused on the journey of a technician, honing career, skill set trajectory, and how to prepare you for success. We'll be in sunny Orlando, Florida from May the 21st to the 23rd. Come grow with us.
All right, so and this is Gav Stowe. This is Gavin Stone, UK Gavin Stone. We printed this for so our first Tech Bar at IT Nation Connect 2021. We had all the MSP Geek leads there, admins there. Gavin Stone was one that was not able to attend. One of them, because obviously Michael Priest and some others weren't able to. But we had his picture there. And we had him when Martin Keir came on. He joined OIT. We had Gavin Stone come on, but the real Gavin Stone actually came on. But I have this print actually sitting on my wall of family and friends in my office. Danny, you want to ask what you asked while the commercial was playing and we were muted about MSP Geek admins, if they're all from what country?
If they're all British.
It's two. It's Martin Keir, Gavin Stone.
I mean, that's more than one.
Okay, but there's like 9 geek admins.
Are they the only 2 British ones?
Yes.
All right. That's fair.
And there's a Canadian, there's an Aussie, there's a ton of Americans. Yeah. All right. So, Simon, I don't know if we're doing Pawn Stars or Explain That Graham because you got me confused.
So I'm ready for a first game of the night, which is going to be the Tech Bar's Pawn Hall. So
why are you waving it like a wand? What is that you're holding, sir?
He's trying to do Wingardium Leviosa.
It is.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, so Travis, you told us that you're very you're into pawn.
I like that you're wearing a jacket. Can we call out Simon's wearing a jacket?
You see how?
Is that yours or you borrowed it from Gio?
Gio being his son, for context.
My 9-year-old, yeah.
It might be from you. Okay, so Travis, you told us that you're into going to clearance shops, pawn shops. So we're gonna be testing a little bit of your knowledge with our first game of the night, which is called the Tech Bar's Pawn Hall. So rules are very simple. We're gonna be showing some items and giving you some fun facts about it, and then you have to guess the price. You have to give us an estimate, whether it's $5, $10, $1 million, $2 billion. And if you actually get it right, you actually will ship the item to you, coming out of the MMM budget, right, Ray?
Absolutely, yes. I wasn't listening, but sure. Yeah, I was muted in my head.
Okay, so
you don't know what you just said yes to.
What did I say yes to?
that if he
the
gets it
replay.
right, we're gonna be shipping the item to Travis if he gets the price right.
If you don't mind a 3D printed replica from my 3D printer, and I don't know how to do CAD, yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Actually, I would have just said a photo of the item.
I feel like Matt Fox is being summoned here. Dallin brings up Prawn Stars. It's a new reality show about, I think he means shrimp, but he's from California, so we'll give it to him, about shrimp. And you know Matt Fox has his shrimp house, which he has his baby shrimp.
He just had a bunch of babies.
He had a bunch of babies. All right, so next computer. This
I remember
Simon.
This. I remember when he came out with it.
This was Steve Jobs when he got fired from Apple, right?
Yep.
He went to create Next Computers.
Yep.
Exactly. So
workstation
popular among graphic designers, researchers, universities. First computer to have a built-in digital signal processor, and it featured a new programming language, Objective-C, which is still used to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So a Next computer, a PC, a Next personal computer.
You remember that, right?
By the way, back in that day, we called them personal computers, Simon, just so you know. So if you were at a pawn shop, California school and at work, if you were at a pawn shop, Travis, what price tag would you see on this? Assuming it's working.
Well, the good news is, like, pawn shops generally don't know a lot about computers, right? Which is the nice part about it. So I would say that they're going to price it as just any old computer. So they're going to say like $50. But because it's from Steve Jobs, if they didn't know that, if they didn't know that, it's probably going to be expensive. Anything Apple is expensive in pawn shops. But I think that this could probably be worth some money personally for like a resale, just because it's a Steve Jobs item, right? Like that history is generally worth.
Well, it was designed by we're not saying it was his.
Well,
right?
and see, like that's the thing.
Well, yeah,
like,
that's
If it's at an auction, right? If it's at a Sotheby's, they know damn well what this is worth. This is at a pawn shop, like you said. They may not know this is Steve Jobs' job after he got fired. Doing, and I think he was with Woz when he did that. I forgot who was at Next. Go read the biographies. The biographies are fantastic. All of them are fantastic. So this is a pawn shop. Are we doing that by pawn shop rules, Simon?
No.
Are we doing it?
So let's say that the pawn shop actually knows the value.
There's
of the
always
item.
a gotcha.
So
best movie, best whatever. There's always a gotcha with Simon's games.
So the pawn shop, the tech bar, we actually know the value of the item. So how much do you estimate an item like this will be worth, Travis? Which we do want the people on the chat to participate, and we have Keith saying $20,000.
I will say, if Keith is right, I will cover his past MSP GeekCon. You got to cover your own hotel and flight, but I know you're rich. You got this. I got your past MSP GeekCon. If Keith,
I do not believe it's going to be that much.
I don't believe it'll be that much. I know some old 486s go for $200-$400 on like eBay and stuff like that right now.
Yeah,
again, because this is an Apple product.
Yeah.
Because it is Steve Jobs. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Because it's Steve
keep
Jobs.
yourself muted.
I'm gonna say it's $2,000, maybe $3,000 at the tops. I mean, it's still old tech, right? You're not doing anything with it. It's just museum stuff at this point. If
All right,
that.
I'll call this out. If you get this right in the chat, if you get any of these games right within $50, I will cover your pass to GeekCon for all of you. For anybody that gets it within $50, including Travis.
And if it's already paid for, Ray will buy you 10 drinks.
That is, well, actually, we're sponsoring a lot of the drink cards. So, yeah, sure, why not? All right. So, you're saying $2,000, $1,500, somewhere around there?
Yeah, I'd say $2,000. I'm going to make that my final offer.
All right. Danny?
I'm going to go into...
Wait, hold on. Simon, are we playing Price is Right rules?
Yeah, you can't...
Like, you can't go over, but you can be closest to without going over? What's the deal here?
Yeah, same way we played it, 1501. Like,
I'm asking Simon. He's wearing the tiny hat. He's obviously in charge.
So the man with the microphone and the hat says, let's do the same rules as Price is Right. So yes.
Okay, Price is Right rules. That's what the mic is supposed to be, by the way. It's Price is Right. So
it looks bigger because it looks bigger because my hands are smaller.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Danny.
I'm going to give you this is not going to be a Danny explanation.
Keep it quick because it's 7:50 already.
Okay, this is going to be I watched Tetris. I went into a rabbit hole of old tech, video game tech, and I know how much that stuff sells for. This is late 80s. It is a computer. Unless it was Steve Jobs, it doesn't say it was.
Holy shit, we're
I'm
getting
gonna
a
say
lot
about
of
1,000.
chat action right
I'm
now.
gonna say 1,000. 1,000. That's my number. 1,000.
I'm going to say they have no fucking clue what they're looking at. They just know a black and white computer turned on. I'm going to say $500.
All right, Simon. What is it?
Well, I gotta tell you guys, it is actually
What?
Whoa!
365,000.
What?
Well, Keith won.
But
Then.
that is not a... He did not win.
Yeah. Nobody. Did anybody say higher than 20,000? Did anybody say higher than 20,000? Then he won.
And I said anybody who gets within $50 of the price.
Oh, that's true.
It involves listening.
That's true. So who said the highest number now?
Keith.
It was
Nobody
No,
got
within us. I'm saying within us.
Oh, within us? It was Travis.
All right, and Travis, you win.
There you go.
It had to be owned by him. But that's not there.
No.
How many of these were produced? Like, this is ridiculous.
It had to be under 1,000. It has to have been, right?
Yeah. I would assume, yeah, that's wow.
Okay, because of time, let's keep it moving. So so this is a fun item, part of the MMN team. So Phil's Fender Contemporary Precision Bass Lights, right? Now this is the one that he uses for all the MMN music, for all the tech bar intros, for everything. Phil has actually owned two of the same model of bass guitar. The first one was purchased from a musical equipment store in Memphis and was stolen from a bar in Nashville called The End. And then the second one was purchased after his wife asked a bunch of his friends to all chip in to help him buy a new one in Denver. So how much do you think this bass is worth, Travis?
I'm horrible with musical equipment. It is a Fender. I do know that those are nice. You know what? I'm gonna say $750.
Look at Jack with the coming out with 1,400. Danny, I know absolutely nothing about guitars.
I'm gonna say 4,000.
4,000. Oh, you're trying to do Prices Right rules. I'm gonna say 4,001.
Okay.
I don't know. We got any chat comments? I think the chat got whatchamacallit. Jack probably knows his stuff. Yes, Jack is a musician. He probably does know his stuff. I know. Keith says, I know I was offered. What did you say, Keith? I know I was offered for my guitar in the cabin, so I'll say $11K. Dallin says $49K. We have. Be sure to like and subscribe. Phil Buck says he can't comment because he did some of these graphics. 1337. Okay, Gary's just trying to be elite. I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I said a number. Whatever you said, plus one.
Plus one.
All right, Simon. What is it, dude? I'm keeping score here, man. First time ever.
I was close.
We all went over, didn't we?
Okay. Yeah, we all went over, didn't we?
Yeah.
I said $750.
Yeah. You said what?
I said $750.
Oh shit!
Oh, you did. Oh,
damn.
yes. Yeah.
So it's
I'm sorry. I thought you said. All right. Well,
damn. All right. He's bringing the heat. Lone Star is bringing the heat. It's that German precision, man. Jesus. Ooh. Okay, this is pretty. All right.
Travis, I know you're a car guy, so this one's for you. This one's for you.
Right.
So 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, one of the most valuable cars in the world, only 36 ever made, right? So keep that in mind when you're saying the price. Often referred to as the holy grail of cars. And then in 2018, this was sold for a record-breaking amount, making it the most expensive car ever sold at an auction. So keep that in mind when you're stating the price.
Yeah, so I think that they just recently sold. I mean, I guess 2018, that might have been recent. And I remember it was some absurd amount. I don't remember if it was a Ferrari or whatnot, but I want, and this could be way high, but I want to say like 4.2. It was
million?
Stupidly high, I remember.
Wow.
Yeah, 4.2 million. I'm going to go with 4.2.
So you say 4.2. Dallas says 350 million. Jack says $5. Jack is obviously the obviously the musician.
This is not a Hot Wheel, Jack. This is not the Hot Wheel version of the car, Jack. Just so you know.
Garrett says, "Oh, I know this. $70 million." Garrett's already going to GeekCon, so that's kind of unfair. If Garrett wins this and he's within $5 of the answer, I will let him pick somebody to get a pass for GeekCon.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Within $5?
Yes, that's within $50. Within $50
of millions.
It's within $50. That's the rules. All right, Simon, what is this, dude?
Wow, it is 70 million. Wow. Okay.
Damn. Damn. All right, Garrett, you got to pick somebody from the chat that you want to go to GeekCon, bro. And you got to, you know what? Do me a favor, send it to Simon and DM and Teams, and then we'll announce it at the end of the night.
Right,
pick somebody from the chat, Garrett, and we'll
start kissing Garrett's butt.
Yeah, if you're on our Discord, if you're on the OIT Discord, if you haven't met Discord, he's there.
I was gonna say I saw that listing on Auto Trader.
Yeah. Is there an Auto Trader? Does that still exist? The magazine with the?
I mean, I don't think that'll ever go away.
That's so awesome.
I think newspapers will go away, but Auto Trader will always be there. I don't know.
All right, so we have a Dallas Cowboys helmet. Oh no, it's a good team. Sorry. Yeah, we have Eli Manning signed Giants helmet. Sorry, that was just for Keith. Eli Manning signed. Why is this? Oh, this is Juan's.
Yeah.
Juan
so this is actually from Juan's room. So this is 100% authentic.
Shit.
It's Simon sized. So that means that it's a mini helmet.
Oh, it's a little. It's like the one they used to give you a Carvel or whatever. He has no idea what I'm talking about.
So you see my hat? It's that size. So
okay, I know those. They used to give those at ice cream shops and shit. Okay.
At McDonald's too. All right. So gifted to Juan by his sister, and then it's signed by Tom Brady's daddy, according to Juan. So how much do you think that this goes for, Travis?
I don't believe that the mini helmets go for as much. I want to say that they're nice collectors, but they're not. Obviously not like a game-worn helmet. I'm going to go low here, and I was going to say 350, but I'll up to 400. 400 final answer.
Ray, how much?
Yeah, I'm with you. I would have said 500. I'll say 550 just to do more. And Ashley's already like, see, that's not fair though. Ashley works for Garrett, and she's already like, pick me.
I'm gonna say 351.
Yes, thank you.
351.
They know. Is this one of the small helmets you get ice cream out of? Absolutely, yes. That's what it is. And Dallin says 125.
It didn't look like the ones that we sell here. We got like much smaller ones that we sell here.
That Simon, correct me. It's like this big, right? Like 6 inches, 7 inches, something like that.
Little baby helmets.
Yeah, it's a small one.
Is it the size of your hat?
Around there.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's literally the size of my hat.
He got mad. You saw him?
Okay, so
okay. Matt Fox is giving us some additional information. This just coming in. The helmet is still considerably larger than ice cream one from Dairy Queen. I used to get mine from Carvel, which were bigger than Dairy Queen, just so you know. Anyway, all right, we got to call this, Simon. What is this?
Oh my God!
Shit!
We were all over.
No, we had people here within $50. 225 is within $50.
Yes, it is.
So you got at least one winner. I think we had more than one winner. No,
we have to go with the one that was the closest.
No, anybody within $50, I'll take care of them.
We got JB 303.
Yeah, it's just JB 303 actually. Now that I see it,
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, 225 went over, but 225 is still within $50. I'm not. Yeah.
Jack loves to go like
not splitting hairs.
Super high or super low. $5 on the Ferrari, $75,000 for
if it's a guitar, you go.
Okay, so let's keep it moving. JB, if you want to email me, Simon at mspmedianetwork.com. We'll take care of you. And then for the last item, Matt's Vanilla Ice Yo MTV rap card. No description needed for this.
But funny enough, he's actually, from my understanding, he's actually from here in Dallas. So,
but he lives in Florida. He lives in Palm Beach.
Yeah, he lives down there. You know, I'm gonna say, I mean, it's not even graded. I'm gonna say like $15 just for the novelty of not. You know what? Not even that. I'm doing $10.
Matt is getting hit hard, man. This dude sang the Ninja Turtle rap. I mean, come on, dude. Like, if you're going to stop collaborating and listen, it's because of him.
Thank you.
Yes.
Go Ninja.
All right. Jack says 50. Ashley says $1 million. No, that's not even $1 million. That is $1 billion. Dallin also says 50. I think Ashley just has really good taste. That's basically what that is. What do you say, Danny? This is Rip
It's
Van
priceless.
Winkle.
I wouldn't sell
This
it.
is, I mean,
I'm gonna say 100.
stop that train. I want to get off. I mean, come on, dude. He repairs houses.
Actually, no,
And
man.
builds
I'm
them
gonna
up.
say like $10. I changed my mind. $10.
Yeah, Carvel
Hey,
is
so you
saying
same
that.
as me.
Absolutely, yes. I'm going to say $65.
Oh, that gives you a good range.
Okay. So Danny, I think I heard you say, and you were right. This is priceless. This card is priceless. It's a vanilla
Yeah,
ice
okay,
card.
wait a minute.
I did say
So is
priceless.
Ashley at $1 million the closest without going over?
Well, I mean, technically you're right, but that's not within a 50.
No, it's not within 50. You still don't win. And my favorite is, this is the one thing Jack didn't say. $200 billion. Greatest rapper of all time. Speaking of rappers, we have a game to do this. There you go, Simon. That's your segue.
The Tech Bar will be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Aaron, and I'm a jobaholic. I don't mean to brag, but in my 38 years of life, I've had a whopping 38 jobs. Jealous? But whether you had just a handful of jobs or you've been lucky enough to have had 38 jobs, we all have something in common. We all have a worst job story. I bet you're even starting to think about yours right now, aren't you? But I'm not the only one with wild work stories. Each episode, I'll welcome one guest to share their most insane worst job story. And in return, I'll share one of mine. Join me the first Friday of every month for new episodes of 38 at 38.
So this is our game called Bars or Bots. This is where we take some lines, and it's either from ChatGPT or from a real song. None of these are Vanilla Ice, I think. I think that's safe to say. Yeah, that's in reference to whatchamacallit, Keith's comments. Best rapper of all time. Definitely a rapper for sure. All right, so the bar... Oh, wait, we have Chill Neil doing the actual bars, right?
Yeah. So I won't be Travis, we won't be saying the bars. We actually hired someone to do the bars for us. So I'm gonna play a quick video, and then you're pretty much gonna have to decide whether this is from a real rap song or if ChatGPT generated the lyrics. Okay, so
True, and when I say true, I mean mostly bullshit story. Vanilla Ice was gonna do these, but we wanted a real celebrity instead, so we got Chill Neil.
Facts.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
What's up, y'all? I'm Chio Neal, today's guest MC for this installment of Bars or Bots to hopefully help further confuse our contestants. So let's kick it off. I'm feeling like a legend, living life with no regrets. Got my head up in the clouds, ain't no way I'm coming down.
I don't see any version of this that after a few episodes, Chill Neil doesn't have an album that gets released. It goes
Just based on this.
Yeah, absolutely. At minimum, we need a SoundCloud with this stuff. All right, Travis, you do a lot of concerts. You're qualified for this, sir. You're in the Lone Star State. You're qualified.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty generic, but I'm going to go with bars because I don't think that the bot would write that.
You don't think ChatGPT's got those skills? You don't got that ice in their veins?
I don't know.
All right. What do you say, Danny?
Based on the last time we played this game, Travis, you may be surprised. ChatGPT.
You think ChatGPT?
Wow.
I think I did.
Ashley says Chill Neil would fit in her playlist. Mine too, dude. I would fucking listen to that. JB says bots. Let's see. I'm saying I'm gonna go bars.
Okay.
I'm gonna go bars.
All right, Simon.
Jack is saying bots. He's saying 1 million bots, by the way. He didn't write 1 million, but we think oh, you don't know levitating?
No.
Come on, bro. First of all, Dua Lipa's fucking. I don't think my wife's watching. She's hot. And she's fucking great. But whatchamacallit? Ashley, don't call me out. But levitating is actually pretty fucking good. Anyway, it's the baby. It's the same thing. I can't say I disagree with that at all. That's an outfit. All right, Simon, what do you got next, dude?
Dreaming of a future that's filled with endless possibilities. Spitting rhymes with unstoppable agility. And I'm never gonna let anyone hold me back.
Damn, that's some shit. Ashley's already saying she's reporting me. It's all good. I don't think Michelle would disagree with Dua Lipa being smoking hot. I mean, I don't want you... See, this game's a little off-putting because, like, you don't want to get swayed by the amazing performance of Chill Neil. Right, like, you know,
it does
be
good.
honest, Travis, you would go see a Chill Neil concert, right? Like that dude can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
why not?
Absolutely. Did you know he played Mayo as an instrument? You know, Simon, actually find the YouTube video and we'll use that to play us out toward the end because I know we're short on time. But for now, Travis, bars or bots? What do you say?
I'm gonna go bot.
You're gonna go bot.
Gonna go bot.
What makes this bottish to you?
It sounded very generic that time. Like it brought up the fact that it was writing bars and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go bot with that. Yeah, for sure.
Garrett. I think Garrett's lost his shit already. He's saying Dua Lipa's his wife, unless he's talking about the baby, and that's we don't judge. All right. So Ashley says Chill Neil sold it, but it's bots. What do you say, Danny?
Yeah, I think it's both. I think it's bots as well.
We got a lot of bots in this. I don't think I've seen an actual bars from here. Whatchamacallit? I'm gonna go bars just to go against the grain. Simon, what is it, dude?
Yeah.
Simon, I have a question. Are these really ChatGPT or this Jasper? Or is this one of the others? Like, is it ChatGPT that's doing these?
This is ChatGPT. Maybe that's a good idea.
Right.
Maybe we should start doing like bar creative and stuff like that.
All right. No, I'm just
ChatGPT based.
Have you messed with AI at all, Travis? Like, have you messed with ChatGPT or Stable Diffusion or any of that craziness?
I've messed with ChatGPT, and I just got the invite to try out the new Bing chatbot. So I'll be messing around with that here soon.
That's at bing.com/new or something like that. Yeah, I was playing with it the other day.
Yeah.
And Google Bard, I got invites to Google Bard. If you guys are interested in AI, actually go watch AI Roundup on the MSP Media Network. Chill Neil, a.k.a. Phil Buck, just did an episode on whatchamacallit. Actually, Chill Neil's roommate, Phil Buck, just did an episode on the history of ChatGPT and AI. So it was actually pretty fucking dope.
It's like telling the whole world,
what?
Hey, Superman's Clark Kent. You just literally just
Are you serious? You're going to out Superman like that?
Incredible.
It doesn't matter. It's not Superman unless my boy is doing it, the guy from The Witcher.
There you go. Yeah, I know. I agree.
Easily, besides Christopher Reeves, easily one of the best Supermen.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, Simon, what's the next one?
Come on, bro.
I'm looking towards the future, chasing my dreams with all my might, and I'm never gonna let anyone dim my light. Dim my light.
Damn. Damn.
Does ChatGPT stutter? I don't think so. I mean,
so that license, that alliteration, that does play into common rap, right? Like that is a thing.
Yeah.
So
it's still funny though.
I know, but like, do you think ChatGPT is capable of having that kind of creative license?
Yes.
Such an asshole. All right, Travis, what do you guess? Wait,
I'm gonna go with on this. I mean, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with bars on this one because I don't think that it's. I don't think it's capable of doing that.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go with bot.
Yes, absolutely, JB. You missed AI Roundup yesterday, and the technical deficit stable diffusion tutorial if you want to do stable diffusion at home, which I know nothing about. But yeah, go watch it. I don't know what that's supposed to be, Ashley. Is that a bot? Is that, like, now you're making it? We've been drinking a lot. We've been saying Lone Star a lot. You cannot do like Giphies on me. All right, Danny, what do you say, man?
I've switched. Now it's wild cherry.
Now you're on wild cherry. How many different variants do you have, dude?
I didn't know they had so much.
I've got grapefruit, passion fruit, wild cherry, and pomegranate.
Pomegranate. I get it now.
Actually, no.
Ashley, hold on. No.
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate. Okay, so Matt Connolly actually does a picture of bot. I get what Ashley was doing. She put a graph with bars on it to indicate bars.
Bars. That makes sense.
Okay.
Actually, that's some shit that would have been okay like 2 hours before. Not with the number of like, muted times we've been on this episode. Whew. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, every time he takes a drink, it's a new can. Fuck yeah. He's like, I got all the fruits. Don't fuck with me, bro. I can't wait for the kiwi one. I'm gonna go.
Oh, I wish.
That actually would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with bot just because.
No.
Bot.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh man, it does. Okay. I didn't think you would be able to do it.
Okay, I need to know from Chill Neil though. I need to know if like he added that flourish or if that was something that came out.
Oh, he absolutely did.
You don't know that.
Well, he has the music in the background. He has to make it like coalesce together.
I coalesce. Look at you and your words.
I know. I get smarter when I drink.
You get something.
That's what influenced me. If he changed it, that's what influenced me right there.
All right, Simon, do we have more or what are we doing, dude?
I'm on a mission, gotta keep pushing. Never look back, always forward, always striving for more.
I gotta give Chill Neil credit because like a lot of these are not strict rhyming sequence. Like you have to adjust a little bit, right? It's very close to like, oh no, nobody matches Eminem. Let's be honest. But like Notorious B.I.G. was famous for like the second and fourth lines would overlap the first and third lines on the rhyming, and like that's fucking amazing. And Chill Neil's had to do that a little bit here. He had to get creative with the way he rapped. So I got to give him credit where credit's due. Chill Neil, you're fucking awesome. We need a playlist of just this shit. Bars and bots. ChatGPT has the lyrics, but Chill Neil has the flow.
There you go.
Simon, you need to get Chill Neil to do that line right there with a beat. That's it. All right. Mr. Mayo, what do you see here? What screams out in your heart, man? What is this?
Never looking back and always forward. That seems kind of generic, but I think I've heard something similar before. I'm going to go with bars this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna also go with bars.
Bars?
Yep.
Not like G unit. All right. I'll go with bars too. Jack says I'm already working on a Chill Neil career retrospective video essay. I know how that's going to go. It's going to do like black and white, really slow motion, panning across a room, and like just like a guitar on the floor. And it's like really somber music, like Sarah McLachlan or something, and it was like he came from nothing, and he built everything. So
that's awesome. That's funny.
One man has the fire to be Chill Neil. All right, so I got voiceover rights. Anyway, all right. So Travis, you said this is bars, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Laura.
Yeah, bars as well.
All right, super cousin. I'm going to go with bars too. I'm not going to go against the grain on this. Garrett says he loves Phil's dedication. So I love that Dallin was doing this from the office went home, and went to watch it again. Like, that's fucking great, dude.
That's awesome.
All right, we got a bunch of bars.
All right, Simon.
JB, Jack, we got a lot of bars here.
Justin Bieber.
Roy and Justin Bieber. Oh, yeah, that makes sense why it seemed kind of generic, right? Line right up.
ChatGPT has come up better than those two. Sure.
How fucked up is it if Justin Bieber has a better Latin song than fucking Jennifer Lopez?
And he can't speak Spanish. He just learned those words.
It doesn't matter. So does she. Her Spanish is ganked up. You have no idea. Anyway. Simon, is that the end of it, or what do we got next, dude? Because I know Danny is dying.
I'm living my life in the spotlight, taking on the world, and I'm never gonna fade away. I'm living life in the spotlight, taking on the world, and I'm never gonna fade away.
Okay, he dragged that
out. All right, easy there, bro. He's gonna see you talking about him. He gets too big for his britches.
He's not doing these live. He recorded these, man.
But how many times you gonna?
You think he's sitting in a closet with like his fucking robe, and he's like,
chill.
Like that's not.
He also added a word. He added my, so he said, "I'm living my life." So,
go ahead. What do you think?
I'm going to go with bots because the fact that he added, I mean, I'm going bots.
Listen, I don't want to speak for you, Ray, but the moment as he was singing it, we both looked at each other and said bot.
Like, that shit went bot real quick.
I don't even think there's any argument.
I like that. Okay, Dallin didn't go home. He's correcting us. He's making sure we know the actual story. He left work and now he's waiting at a takeout place. That makes it better. Dude, see if they can put it on the TV. Please. Okay.
Right, Simon.
So JB says bots. Jack says bars.
No way, Jack.
Come on, man.
Come on.
You got your own fucking Spotify list. Like, come on, dude.
All wrong.
Oh my God.
We're not going to be wrong.
I was going to say, I'm glad I'm not going to tomorrow because the Jack's off
bots,
so I wouldn't hear it.
This is bots.
It's got to be bots. I'm going to be so pissed
if
this is bars.
Music. I hate music today. What is it, Simon?
No way. It's not
gin juice. What?
No, it's not gin juice. No way. Where?
No, he's over there. No.
Bro, I've played that song like 14 billion times. We can't because it'll fucking get us kicked off YouTube.
No. I'm too late. Doing my research.
That is some bullshit. No. Okay, Jack, you shut your fucking mouth, dude. Snoop is fucking good. Absolutely fucking good. There's no question about that. Simon, I think that's the mic we're going to get you later. Ashley's absolutely right. Rap does not equal rhymes. Absolutely. But neither does poetry. So that's all good. I am so disappointed I didn't recognize this.
Yeah, listen to this song after this now and I have to see where.
Right? Like
it's going to pop out immediately, right? But
you know what it is? This is a testament. You were talking shit about Shaquille O'Neal. This is a testament to how good he is. He was able to take a super fucking popular song and butcher it so that we didn't notice. That is some shit. Oh, good Lord.
I don't believe
Dallin. No, Dallin. No. All right. Jack and Dallin are going to have to move along. All right, Simon, do we have any more of these? Because this is hurting my heart right now, dude. All right, so we're done with these. So we have a not Florida. We have one more, whatchamacallit?
Not Florida.
We have one more promo to put on. Simon, is that what it is?
The Tech Bar will be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Ray Orsini.
And I'm Tony Francisco, and we're the hosts of MSP Dispatch.
Every Tuesday and Friday, we'll bring you the news, community events, and discussions that are important to MSPs today. Whenever possible, we'll also include industry experts to provide their insight, and all within 30 minutes.
Available on YouTube, Pocket Casts, Spotify, iTunes, and your favorite podcatcher in audio or video form. We're everywhere you want us to be.
We hope to see you next time on MSP Dispatch, your source for news, community events, and commentary in the MSP channel.
All right, Simon, hold on. No. You got to take that off for a second because we have. There's been a flag on the play, sir. I just realized we had the scorecard up still. Let me take that down.
There is a red flag.
There's a flag on the play.
I'm challenging, and I challenged. Those lyrics are not in Gin and Juice. Confirmed.
Yeah, Danny Googled it. So I call bullshit. I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some recompense, or I'm gonna need some because there.
Or you're fired.
Huh?
Or you're fired, Simon.
Or you're fired. Either way. But like 90s rap, I feel like that is my home place, right? So that's some bullshit. All right, so we'll move along.
So we're gonna investigate, and you guys will have to stay tuned for next episode to find out.
Oh, that's nice. Good teaser.
Oh, look at you with the little hat.
And I like Keith saying, if good is butchering a song so no one knows what it is, give me a fucking Grammy. Would you like to see Keith rapping versus Chill Neil? So Simon's in the control room.
Simon
he's like 15 feet
he
from
was
us.
it. He was
and he goes,
he's like, so yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
That's fucking great. All right, Simon, go ahead and do your thing, dude.
Let's get it going.
All right, so Travis, we have our last game of the night before we wrap up. This has all been about Texas, but we are in Florida, so we have to throw in some Florida in the mix. Basically, we're gonna be showing you headlines, and you have to decide whether it happened in Florida or not Florida. Okay? So first one, man charged with cyber stalking after calling his ex-girlfriend over 800 times in 2 days. Did this happen in Florida or not Florida? And we do want the chat to participate.
Yeah, I've got some crazy people in Florida, I will say that. Some of the greatest headlines, I think, have come from y'all state. So I'm going to say this is a Florida thing. I mean, 800 times is a lot, but I think it's a Florida thing.
So Keith is saying, can I rap using my walker? And I'm saying only if you do the Dougie while you're using. I think you can Dougie while you're holding a walker.
Absolutely.
For sure. Danny, man charged with cyber stalking after calling his ex-girlfriend 800 times in 2 days.
Well, I told Brittany, my wife, I'm sorry. They were butt dials, okay? They weren't on purpose. This is Florida.
Anybody that's known Danny knows that's entirely possible. 100%. Ooh, karaoke 2023 reunion. Abso-fucking-lutely, we could do that. Here's the thing. I love my wife. I'm a very passionate person. I can't think of anybody in the history of my life that I would call 800 times in 2 days. Like, that is... I don't know, man.
Did ChatGPT make the call?
Were they using OIT VoIP? Damn it.
Those are robocalls right
now. They need no more robo.
Right.
I'm going to say Florida, just because this is so fucking ludicrous. It's got to be Florida. Yeah, look at Garrett. Garrett's like, that was obviously a fraud, and Clear IP would have caught it. The OIT VoIP's fraud service. Anyway, so... I'm saying Florida, dude.
Absolutely.
Maryland.
Wow.
I have phones in Maryland.
Do they? Do they call people? Do people still call people? He's probably the right age. That dude looks like he's been through some hard times. All right, Simon. Florida, not Florida. Middle school teacher accused of organizing fights between students in the classroom. No screaming, no yelling, no phones. Oh my God, this is so fucking Florida, dude.
I hope it's Florida.
Fight Club.
Yes.
Oh. I would send my kid to this school. Absolutely.
I mean, this has got to be Florida.
Oh, good Lord, Danny.
Oh yeah,
Florida. You wouldn't see that in the Lone Star State.
Oh,
I saw you. I see you there.
Opening the next one. This one's pomegranate.
Of course it is. Simon, what is this, dude? Is this Florida, not Florida? Please tell me it's Florida. Please tell me it's Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, she looks gangster.
Tallahassee in the capital too. That's like,
I love that because there ain't shit to do in Tallahassee. So that's
there is.
Amazing.
Attend middle school Fight Club. That's what you can do.
Listen, first rule about Fight Club is you don't talk about science class. Oh, wait, no. Something like that. First rule of fight. Hold on. Where was Dallin's comment? First rule of fight school, don't talk about fight school. Actually, I do too, Ashley. I'd love some like pomegranate animals. It'd be fucking great.
Yeah, pomegranate sounds amazing.
Oh man,
This one's really good. Favorite of the bunch so far.
Damn it.
We're gonna have to do like a whole tech bar with Schefferhofer.
Schefferhofer.
We should do that next week, next episode.
Oh,
they have to.
I
watch
mean,
it.
if my wife tries, I could have some. No,
That's
actually,
true.
I can't. That's still illegal.
Yeah, that's not how the law works. All right, man sentenced to life in prison after returning to murder scene to drunkenly tell the police what happened. Listen, officer, what happened was she be crazy.
You got it all wrong.
This is not Florida.
They're like,
This is
she was
definitely not
murdered
Florida.
here and she was dragged here. Officer, no, that's not accurate. She was murdered there. No. All right, Travis. This could have been a Texas thing. Let's be honest. Y'all got some weird fuckers in Texas too.
Yeah, it's that Lone Star State.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy your pomegranate.
It's amazing. God, I should just drank the. Oh,
Nobody guessed. Simon, are you okay? Is Simon drunk?
How much are you drinking there, Simon?
Governor?
I got triggered.
Oh,
he moved it. Hello, Governor.
I got trigger happy, but this was actually a plot twist. This was in UK, and then this was submitted by Dallin, so that's why I wanted to bring it up.
Oh really? Oh,
But why
Dallas
is it a
did that
plot
shit?
twist?
Oh, that's awesome. Was this Martin or
I don't
Gavin?
understand. Why
Was
is
this
it a
Gavin's
plot
show?
twist, though? I don't get it. Why is it a plot twist?
I don't
Because
know.
it's not. It
out
didn't
of the-
happen in the US.
But the
So
game's
it's
not
like-
Florida or like anywhere in the United States.
any other U.S. state.
So okay. So let's clarify. Am I good to use stories from around the world?
All right.
Yes,
so what
of
happened
course.
was,
Yes, Simon. To answer your question, yes, because that's the game.
so right, Simon? Yeah, exactly. So here's the thing. It's like all of Simon's games are like asterisks when you're counting the sports stats because all the rules are fucking questionable. Absolutely. And Dallin, thank you for suggesting these stories. That's fucking amazing. If you guys have Florida Now's Florida stories, send them over to Simon. That's amazing. I love this. All right, Simon, what's next, dude?
To clarify, not Florida could be anywhere in the world that's not Florida.
Anywhere in space.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, if crazy stuff happens on the moon that we're not aware of,
I bet there's some sick shit happening on the moon.
That's fair.
I mean, if you were on the moon, you'd want to take one of these.
We always have a chair. It's compact.
You got a chair to sit down.
on the moon.
Oh, with a handy dandy strap and everything. All right. Dallin's like, I didn't read it. Yeah, I'm called bullshit. All right. Man pulls out machete at bar after request for another karaoke song denied. Okay, this is fair. This is fair.
But the problem is we get a lot of these machetes.
You know what it is? Everybody in Florida has a machete. Okay, I'm going to give you some qualifiers here, Travis. Everybody in Florida has a machete. Absolutely, because you know damn well the man that wanted to do a karaoke song, he was dying for that one song all night long. It was a song him and his wife danced to at their marriage, and she passed away early, and he's missing her. And instead of letting him go on, because it's one sad song to remember his wife, it's got that one asshole that's been singing the same 5 songs all night long. They're all Disney songs. And I have nothing against musicals, but it's that one person that keeps going on to sing songs. And he finally lost his shit. He's like, I need to sing My Heart Will Go On. Like, there's not a choice. So he did this for love. And I would do anything for love. But I won't do that. All right, Travis. That was a long way to get
Florida. I'm doing Florida for sure. We don't have a lot of machetes here in
45
Texas.
seconds, and you're like, Florida.
This is why words matter. You take out machete and you put katana, nobody thinks Florida.
Correct.
You have machete.
We don't have a lot of machetes down here in Texas, so yeah. No.
I know you do too. That's why I'm going to say the Lone Star State. I think this is not Florida, Lone Star.
Keith, I adore my wife. And not because she's dumb enough to stay married to me. I know I'm going, but I adore my wife, sir. This is Florida. It's machete. I can't say not Florida for machete.
Florida.
There's no fucking way. Even Jack says Florida. He says 5 million. All right, Simon, what is this, dude? There you go.
Damn it.
But why is it? Is that a dude? I would have figured that was a woman. Okay. Only because she looks like Leslie. What's her name? That was on Ghostbusters. She's from SNL.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about.
Yes,
It's freaking
yes.
hilarious. All right. Anyway,
Let's just have
was
like,
the song Tequila? Yes, he was dedicating the song Tequila to his wife. He was married to Tequila. That's what happened to her. No, all right. Florida, not Florida. Dad tries to have son killed, dials wrong number, leaves voicemail.
Florida.
Okay, all right, is Florida, like, I'm sensing a theme. Is Florida just your default for all the sick shit that happens?
Not Florida.
Don't feel bad. Stand your ground, sir.
I wish you guys could hear like Simon's random outbursts.
Oh my God,
really
it's
funny.
fucking great. Simon is laughing. And I love that Simon's keeping his hat on. That's fucking great.
And he's like, of course.
Yeah. All right. Danny?
I don't know anymore. Life's a mystery. I'm going to say Florida.
I'm going to say Florida because I actually, when I worked at the police department, I got a story very fucking similar to this. So I'm going to say Florida. I don't think it's the story that this is talking about, but
yeah, the internet wasn't invented when that story happened.
Shut the fuck up. All right. You know what? You should keep yourself muted, sir. All right, Danny, what is it? Or Simon, what is it? Ohio. All right, Dad tried to. That is fucking crazy. That is absolutely fucking nuts.
You know, for as long as we played this game, we could play Ohio Man sometimes too.
Ohio's got some shit, dude. Ohio's got some shit.
We've heard some stuff.
All right, dude. We're at 8:30. This time has flown by.
Yeah.
Simon's been pushing me all night long, like, keep going, because we actually have like games we didn't even get to. You are fucking amazing, dude. I love you to death. Besides being a good friend, you are fun to hang out with. I appreciate you, man. So the big question, am I going to see you at MSP GeekCon, man?
Yeah, let me look into it.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
If
I get you a pass, will you come to GeekCon?
That's the question.
I mean, I'd do it.
All right. It's done. It's done. You heard it here. Simon, make it happen. He's going to get a pass to go to GeekCon. And
he's going to bring us pomegranate freaking Schofferhofer. It's going to be great.
Oh, we're doing the tech bar at GeekCon.
Yep.
I think we should have a couple cases of different flavors of Schofferhofer.
Ooh, that'd be great. That's a good idea.
That would actually be pretty fucking refreshing.
Right?
I don't believe that nobody lives in Ohio. Garrett lives in Ohio. All right. Well, thank you very much, brother. I will see you around. Thank you to the Tech Bar audience. We appreciate every second you've spent with us. I love that Dallin only had 18 minutes, and he's been in the chat the entire fucking time. That's fucking great. Simon, can you take us out with the Chill Neil section with the Mayo, please?